Hey, a lot of folks out there enjoy a really good wine, but I guess my question is what makes a really good wine? It's real simple. I had some friends over Saturday night, and I have this theory. I've got this nice little wine cellar, a couple hundred bottles, and I've got some friends that really enjoy some really good wines, especially reds. So I opened up a bottle of Chateau Lafite Rothschild 91. Now it sounds like, everybody's heard that, right? Sounds like, wow, really fancy. Truth is, it was a 19, 20-year-old bottle of wine that was in perfect time to drink. Now, without getting really technical about a lot of this stuff, I always think the best wine to drink is a wine that you really like. I've got some friends that like a White Zinfandel, so you know what? That's a great wine as far as they're concerned. But what I found worked really well is we moved on after that. We had a Grand Cru First Growth Bordeaux. We had, actually I didn't drink anything Italian for a change. But then we also moved to California. We had some Ridge Cabernet, which is really outstanding California Cabernet. They blend it a little bit every year. Each vineyard that they produce from is slightly different than the other. But what I realized was whether I had some folks, and I did, like my friend Tom, who really knows wines, whether I had some folks that were drinking with us that were really knowledgeable or not, great little trick. If you've got some really great wine, now the thing to do is you're on bottle 2, you're on bottle 3. I think we had about 4 bottles, but there was a bunch of us. Bring out the best bottle of the night, maybe as your first bottle. Let everybody try some. By the time you get to the second bottle, you don't have to have such a great wine unless you're going 3 deep on the same wine, the same type of wine. You pick another one that's pretty good. We compared our Chateau Lafite to another Chateau, which wasn't quite as good. And then from there, we moved on to Châteauneuf-du-Pape, just something really simple, more something about half the price actually. But by that point, palate's all dull, you've had some cheese, you had some snacks, and then I finished the night with the Ridge. So my theory is start out with your best wine of the night and finish with your best wine, and put a couple in the middle. So if you've got some killer bottle that you want, you don't need to buy 5 of them necessarily. After a while, the palate gets a little dull, your friends get a little drunk, and they'll remember the first glass and the last glass, but in the middle, it's a great way to save some money. Remember though, the best wine that you could possibly drink is the one that you really enjoy the most.